Wagwan, nosy people, my inclusive crew. Let's talk about the most recent episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. So, of course, they're on this girls' trip with Sheree, the one that she's organised in Portugal on her healing trip. And it was good to see them go and have the sound bath, and everyone seemed zen for all of a few moments before more drama took place, of course. And a lot of the drama is surrounding Drew here and the same storyline about her kissing a girl or kissing Toya. So if you're a fan of Real Housewives, then you would have seen this a few episodes ago, which is why I feel like this storyline is a little bit dead, particularly because, you know, if you go back to speak on it, or if you go back to the show and the reunion, Toya herself said that she kissed her, Candy witnessed it, Cynthia said that she saw it too, Mo said that she saw it too, and now, you know, Drew is saying no. So essentially she's kind of, it seems like she's gaslighting the girls. And I assume she's doing that because of the divorce that's coming up, and maybe she's just trying to protect herself on that. But I feel like it's a bit too late for that anyway. Now, Kenya got into it with Courtney, which is basically Ralph's cousin. I'm not so keen on Courtney at the moment. I will give her kudos in terms of, you know, pushing back on Kenya. Now, Courtney, I'm not particularly a big fan of her, like I said. But I mean, it's still early days, but I do feel like she's come in kind of guns blazing, trying to make a mark for herself. But at the same time, I feel like at least she was able to stand up for herself and try and, you know, give some attitude to Kenya. Although I do feel like she's going to have to watch out for herself at the reunion, because I'm sure Kenya will drag her backside at the reunion. But I also find her an interesting one, because whilst Monietta has gone back and given this information to Kenya, I do feel like, yeah, Kenya shouldn't necessarily be interjecting herself in that, particularly if she wasn't there. But I did think it's interesting that she is kind of aligning herself with Marlo rather than actually trying to maybe hang out with Drew. Now, Sheree made me laugh because, you know, she wanted this, the whole away trip to be kind of zen, but you keep asking the questions and bringing up certain things that didn't love. So how zen do you expect it to be when you're asking and prodding into these sort of questions? And then next thing you've got, you know, Drew and Milo kicking off at each other. So not much zen. But yeah, like I said, I think the whole storyline is a bit dry this season. I'm not necessarily thinking anything great's happening. Anything that I was quite excited about was to see. I was excited to see Cynthia, of course, because I thought, yes, Miss Bailey, bring her in. I do love some Cynthia, so it'll be good to see her in the show next week. And I hope that actually she'll be coming back long term. And I hope that they actually think about rejigging this cast as well, because honestly, I think it's been a little bit dry. Maybe I'm not giving it enough of a chance, but maybe because I still have, you know, Nene, Portia and Phaedra and all those people in my mind. What do you guys think?